multi-billion.
Hey, good afternoon everybody. This is Chris Likeness, MobilitySite.com. What you see in front of you is the Treo 800w. This is the new Treo that kind of looks similar to the Centro here, and I'm going to unbox and demo this for you. It's a Windows Mobile 6.1 powered Palm device, and it's going to be on the Sprint network, as you can see there. I assume that it'll be on Verizon, in 3 to 6 months, and then AT&T following. You got a get started book here, a CD, a big basics guide, real thick book there. Some junk, recycle. Well, that's pretty neat. To recycle your old phone or battery. And we have a battery here, which looks to be a 1150 milliamp hour battery. We have the device, and we will get back to that, obviously. What else do we have here? Got a set of earbuds with a kind of proprietary looking connector there. It looks kind of like a mini USB, but it's not. They've gone away from their standard connector. Here's the power cable with that same connector, which is kind of unfortunate because all your cradles and whatnot for your 650, your 700 and whatnot, 750 if you singular, are going to be replaced with that. So this is a sync cable from USB to that connector there, and I think we'll call that a micro USB or something. So anyway, let me open this up here, and that is the Palm Treo 800w. We will get these boxes and everything out of the way and come right back. So by now you have probably seen the Treo 7, or excuse me, the Centro. This is the AT&T version. There's basically one on every carrier. And what you're probably wondering what I was talking about, how it looks like it. Basically this portion of here is very similar. The devices are pretty close in size. But anyway, we'll put the battery in here. A little bit about the device. Like I said, it's got a 1150 milliamp hour battery, and this is where the battery pops in. Make sure I get this right. Upside down. There you go. The device, it has a 128 meg of program memory, 256 meg of storage. It's a CDMA carrier phone. It's only on Sprint right now. It's going to have their EVDO Rev A and all the good stuff. It's got instead of with the old Palm Treos, or the 700W and the 750 on AT&T, it's a 240 by 240 screen. This one is 320 by 320 resolution. It's 1.9 inches that way. The processor is a TI OMAP 2431. So, but anyway, let's take a look at the device here. Up here you have a little indicator. Here you've got your earpiece. I told you about the screen there. Here's your your soft keys for the on-screen. Like right here is messaging. You can click it there, or you can click it here. So your talk start button, your Windows menu button, OK, off, power, and hang up. Your messaging button, your calendar button, real nice keyboard there. On the bottom here is that proprietary connector, which is different than the one that you're used to here. There is not a headphone jack on this one. You have to use their headphones right there. On the side here you have, this is a customizable button. You can basically program it to do whatever you want it to do. I'm not sure what it's set up for default here. This is your volume up and down buttons. Can you see that? Yeah. Up top here, here's something kind of new. Well, this is the lock button that you're used to right there on the 750. You just slide it and you can turn the on the fly, turn your sound off, your ringer and whatnot, and it goes to vibrate. You can just flick it right there, and it gives you a little vibrate feedback that you did. But here's what's new. trying to get it where you can see that there. This is the Wi-Fi button. It's slightly recessed. It's kind of tough to get in there and push it. You're not going to be able, while it's in your pocket or whatever, to accidentally get it. So you got your IR port. Here's your stylus from up top there on the side here, and this is where your micro SD card goes, which takes up to 8 gig micro SD. And I showed you the bottom. On the back, we've got the 2 megapixel camera. This is Bluetooth 2.0, and it, like you see here with the Wi-Fi button, has Wi-Fi, which is going to be something to excite a lot of people. So let's take a look at it alongside of some of the devices here. Like I said, this is the Treo 750 on AT&T. It's very similar. The keyboard's almost identical. Screen size is a little bigger on the 750, but the resolution is 240 here and 320 here, so you're going to have a much better picture on this one. Side profile there. The 750 is a tad bit thicker, and it used a mini USB, where this one's using the micro SD. So showed you with the Centro there. That's kind of important because it's a possible upgrade path. This phone's going to be basically designed for the enterprise. Of course, a lot of the hobby people like myself, and people that just love phones, are going to like it as well. Here's the next to the Glowfish M810, which is a newer phone from E10. It's about the same thickness. Obviously, this one's got a much bigger screen and doesn't have the front-facing QWERTY. It has the sliding QWERTY. Similar to the M810 is the AT&T Tilt, which is a little thicker than the 800W there. BlackBerry Pearl. Screen's about the same size there, but obviously this is much smaller and doesn't have a full QWERTY. What else do we want to show you? Okay, the obligatory iPhone comparison here. This iPhone has 2.0 on it now, and I actually was using it most of the day yesterday. Kind of slowed the device down. iPhone's obviously much thicker. This is the hot device coming up. Let's see one more. The LG View, yeah, this is the LG View. I get these non-Windows mobile phones confused a little bit here. So anyway, give me a few minutes and I'll get it powered up. Let's see. It is powered up, but let's see what kind of battery life. I don't have much battery life, so I'll probably go ahead and let it charge up a little while, and then we'll give you a little tour of the software and whatnot. But it's a really nice looking phone. It feels good in your hands so far. I mean, just got it out of the box, so haven't had much time to play with it, but I'm kind of liking that. I really do. I've always been a real big fan of the way that Palm does their little magic to the Windows Mobile operating system to make calling so much easier. I mean, you hit your call button right here and it brings up your last calls and whatnot. So anyway, I'll be back in a little bit. Here's the Treo 800w doing the syncing thing for the first time with my Exchange server, and it's been going about a minute. It's getting a lot of information off there, all my contacts, all my calendars, calendar appointments, all my everything. So just wanted to show you all that. The video first look will be coming just in a minute as soon as this is done. Hey, I'm back. We've got the Treo 800w all charged up. Like I said, this thing has got 256 meg of user memory and 128 meg of program memory. And it's got a pretty peppy processor as well. And the reason I say that is because I just want to show you how snappy everything is on this device. You go to programs here, pow, it's there. Games, bam, it's there. Bubble breaker, bam, it's there. We'll go through some other things here, but I just wanted to show you how quick everything and how responsive everything is. First thing we'll do is we'll go to settings here, and you got basically the same settings and everything as you're used to here. This also has voice command built in. You don't have to purchase it. System settings, go to About. You can see we've got Windows Mobile 6.1 Professional. Go to Phone, and you'll see Treo, blah, 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 and all that good stuff that you care about, or might not care about at all. What else? Windows Update, Task Manager, Remove Programs, Screen. Let's look at memory here. And you can see we're running 57 meg free. We have some things running, so I've got a 1 gig storage card in here, and it recognizes that. It'll take up to an 8 gig. Let's see. Oops, just got an email. Alright, so anyway, that's that. Connections, you have Beam, Bluetooth, connection, Wi-Fi. You know it's got Wi-Fi, which is the first Treo to have Wi-Fi. Wireless manager, this is just the stock default. While I'm doing this, let me also show you something. The only thing I don't like, it's got a plastic stylus. That is the only complaint I've had so far. It's kind of flimsy. I like a metal rod on a stylus, but hey, can't complain. Anyway, let's move along here. On the home page, you've got a number of built-in Today applications on the Today screen. Here you can search for, if you want to look for like Val Snow, you can just start typing her name right there and it'll bring up her contact information. You can dial, send a text, whatever from right there. That's kind of neat. That's an enhancement that Palm has made to the Windows Mobile operating system here. We also have find stuff. You can find like a, let's say we want to find gas in Tuscaloosa where I live, and you just do that, hit enter, and bam, we're going to go. Searching for gas, my current location. It's getting a GPS signal. This might fail because I don't have that good of a connection out where I live on the Sprint network, but it might. It triangulated where I was, and it gives me nearby locations, which is pretty cool. That's just one thing. We've got Outlook. We'll just open that up. You can see, you might see something you don't want to see. I don't know. Looks like we got some things to moderate. Okay. But anyway, this is a True Push email set up with my Exchange server, and it tells me how many text messages you've got to access your text messages. None of this, some of this is new, but not much of this is new from previous versions of Windows Mobile. Like I said, some of this is Palm's enhancements to Windows Mobile. So we can do a live search right from here. We can go into Instant Messenger, which is basically it's Oz, I believe is the name of the program that does this, but I've got me logged in, and right here able to look at all my contacts in Windows Live Messenger. There's tabs here. You can use Yahoo Messenger or AIM if you use either one of those. I don't, so I've just got Live Messenger, and it tells me how many online contacts I have, and we've got appointments if I had any appointments set up tomorrow. Okay, let's take a look at programs now. Like I showed you a minute ago, you've got your games, you've got your standard Solitaire and Bubble Breaker, but you also have Astroware, Sudoku, or however you pronounce it. And I believe that's a full version. I didn't see a limitation to it being a demo. And Aces No Limit Poker. I hadn't had really a chance to play with this. I'm sure that it's okay, but anyway, we're not going to mess with that right now. How do we get out of here? I can't see. I'm going to have to pick this up. Continue. Menu. Continue. Actions. Okay, well, it's not letting me out, so I'm just going to close it out. And we can see. I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can close that out. Go to Systems. Task Manager. And this is something that's really nice too with the Task Manager. You can see all that stuff open, how much memory it's taking. And if you want to, you can go here and end all tasks. And we'll go back to memory and see after I see all that stuff that I had running and how peppy it still was. I will take it and show you the memory and how much available memory we've got right now. Now we have free 61 meg, which isn't a whole lot better than what we had, so it's got pretty good overhead of how much memory is running to just run the OS. But we've got plenty of it, so. Alright, what else do we want to show you? Go back to programs. That was games. I showed you those. Active Sync, Calculator, Instant Messaging. And that was this application that I brought up. It allows you to set up all that, and there's settings there too. Camera. It's a pretty decent camera application. It's nothing really special, but you can see the stylus under there. Wow. Anyway, it's a 2 megapixel camera. What else do we have? Get Pocket Express. We're not going to be doing that because I don't really feel like paying for anything right now. Internet sharing, live search is there twice for some reason. I didn't install it, so I have no clue. Got your basic notes, messaging, maps. This is basically uses what Palm uses to, or Sprint rather, to triangulate your position and look and see where you are on the map and so forth. You should be able to use third-party GPS applications as well that support, like live search and Google Maps and so forth. Software store. This is basically just an HTML store that brings up, not HTML, but a web-based store that brings up, and you've got applications, games, whatever. It's just a browser-based thing there. Sounds. This is where you administer all your sounds, your ringtones and whatnot. Sprint navigation. This is another Sprint product that's actually a paid service, and you have to log on, and I'm not going to do that either. We got Task Manager, I showed you that. Sprite backup comes on the device. This is where you can back up all your data, and just in case you have to do a hard reset, you'll have it there if you want to back it up to your micro SD card. Sprint TV, this is another one. We'll hit don't show this again. We'll just test to see if this works here. Go to Sprint TV. Let's see, Sprint exclusives. Let's pick something out here. Let's see, Sexy Eva's Bikini Bod. Let's see if that'll work for us. Get that over there. If you were worried about Sprint's data plan with the phone, they have a couple packages you can get. There's an unlimited plan, which is basically everything. Unlimited minutes, unlimited data, unlimited everything, but that's an individual plan only, and that'll run you $99 a month. You can get a shared plan with where you, like, friends and family or whatever service. They've got 3,000 minutes for $169, and I believe that's unlimited data as well. And there's free video for you, and that's streaming. It doesn't sound bad. It looks pretty good. So anyway, we'll get out of there. Oops, it closed on me. Alright, tasks and Windows Live. You've seen all that before. Oops, it's still running. I guess that was just hit exit there. That was just blurb in the streaming. Alright, so okay, now I want to take you back to the Today screen, and this is the one of the biggest things I love about the Palm Treo. The 750 was just like it, the 700w was just like it. The ease of making, good gracious, of making a call with one hand. If I want to just, make a phone call, hit here, and one of the beautiful things that they've got here is it's got my last few callers that I've called right there, so I can hit right on the D-pad and pick which number I want to dial from. And this is, totally one-handed. You can also hit dial pad and just dial pow like that if you want to as well. So we'll go back to the home screen here, and you hit your menu button, and you can bring up your contacts right here. So let's see. Okay, I don't want y'all seeing all my contacts. Call log, speed dial, wireless manager, preferences, all this from right here with one hand. Messaging, you can create a new message, and let's say I wanted to send Val a text message. I just use the keyboard and type VAL, and there you go. And we can just click off that, start typing hello, and hit send. And that's it. I can hit send on the screen there, or these hard keys, which one thing I don't like, these seem to be a little bit too close to the OK and the Windows button there. It's kind of tough, and when you're looking at it, like that right there, it's just they're not easy to hit. I mean, you feel it, you might as well just hit the screen. I mean, it's like patow. So, but anyway, let's get back out of here. But that's really what I wanted to show you on that Today screen, is how easy it is to just dial, people that you call often right from the screen. And I don't know how many it'll have there. If I recall correctly, it was like 10 or 15. And not only does it show who you called, like with some applications like this, it would just show you the number. You get a choice of all the numbers for that individual contact that you have on your phone. Obviously, you need to have those contacts programmed into your contacts, but So let's try this out while I'm here. Let's go down here to. Oh, nah, I don't want to do it. I don't want to send anybody a private message and then not really expecting it. We'll go to email there, and you can do whatever you want with the email. And I'll just delete these because these are just link backs from other sites. So, but anyway, this is the Palm Treo 800w. I've already showed you all this, but I mean, it's really a sexy looking device. It's very similar looking to the Centro with the dial pad and whatever. One thing that it doesn't have are these keys here that kind of bother me a little bit right there. It's also very reminiscent of the 750. If you remember that, I loved it on the Singular network, and they have also got a 750 on Sprint's network as well. So I use this phone pretty exclusively for quite a while. So I will definitely be looking forward to writing a full review and carrying this one around for a couple weeks. I've only had it for about 3 or 4 days now, and I am very impressed with it. It feels good in the hand. It's got that kind of rubbery feel to it. Don't feel like you're going to drop it. And the keyboard is awesome. So, but anyway, my name is Chris Leckness. This was a first look and unboxing of the Palm Treo 800w on the Sprint network. Thanks for watching, and keep up with mobilitysite.com for any further pictures. I'll have a big photo gallery on Mobility Site, as well as our full review coming up. Have a good day.